fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads,
Hi there, doctor. I haven't been feeling too well.
Sit down. Tell me what's wrong.
Well, I kind of have bad headaches and tingling hands and feet, and my memory and coordination aren't that well.
How did this happen? What have you been eating?
Been trying to eat more tuna.
Do you know that methyl-mercury is found in high concentrations in particular types of tuna and can affect the nervous system? Do you eat tuna regularly?
Try to eat tuna every day. It's high in protein and low in fat.
Well, what type of tuna do you eat?
Since the start of my pregnancy, we've been both eating albacore tuna because we heard it's high in omega-3 fatty acids, which is good for our health. But Dr. Finkelmeyer, I don't have symptoms like Vincent.
Sounds like Vincent has been eating albacore tuna for a long period of time. And albacore tuna has some of the highest concentrations of methyl-mercury. Once methyl-mercury is in your body, it takes a long time for it to be eliminated. If you quit eating tuna today, it takes 60 days to eliminate half the methyl-mercury in your body.
Hello, I'm Billy Mays from Order the OxyClean. Do you have a tingling body?
I do have a tingling body. I also have a bad headache.
Well, you need to listen to this presentation. Methyl-mercury has gotten in your nervous system from frequently eating albacore tuna.
Mercury from abandoned mercury mines, coal plants, and volcanoes have been dumped and washed into our lakes and reservoirs. A major source of mercury contamination in California is from coal mines in China, that contaminate the air with inorganic mercury, which, due to trade winds and rain, ends up in the ocean. In addition, light bulbs thrown in the trash rather than taken to a toxic waste dump contribute to mercury contamination of the environment. Currently, there are two ways to limit methyl-mercury contamination in humans. One is to notify the public safe fish to eat, and two is to reduce the contamination of mercury into the air and water. The EPA regulates U.S. coal and oil-fired power plants to limit their emissions of mercury and other hazardous air pollutants. Bacteria and plankton convert inorganic mercury into methyl-mercury. Fish consume the plankton, and bigger fish consume the methyl-mercury travels up the food chain. Sharks, albacore tunas, mackerel, and croaker and swordfish contain the highest concentrations. People that consume these big fish more than once a week can have mercury deposited into their nervous system.
Local fishermen, fisheries, and households can buy this methyl-mercury detection kit, complete with a knife to cut off a piece of flesh from the fish that is processed by the detector. If the mercury level in the fish is over the safe level, put it in the trash. Also included is a free app to record your exact location and type of fish to report the information directly to your local Office of Environmental Health Hazard and Assessment Agency.
We want all fishermen to use this methyl-mercury detector that uses sulfur-containing compounds that latch onto methyl-mercury in fish that then release a dye that can be detected by an optical scanner. This technique allows identification of fish that are not safe to eat and a mechanism to report this information to the Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment today. Existing detectors only detect inorganic mercury in water and air, which does not reflect the concentration of methyl-mercury in fish. With our methyl-mercury detector, we want for the first time fishermen, fisheries, and the public will be helping us identify sources of methyl-mercury contamination in the food supply.
You rock, Mr. Mays. Thank you. We're going to stop eating albacore tuna and start eating salmon, which has less mercury and more omega-3 fatty acids. Thank you, Mercury Detector.
I'm Dr. Finkelmeyer, and I approve of this message. Turn your fishing experience into a mercury-free, safe experience. Report to the Office of Environmental Health and Hazard Assessment Agency and get a free trial offer of the mercury testing kit today.
Some of our sources are Russell Flegel,
Craig Steinmaus, Margie Geisel, and Carl Kolakowski.